Yeah, but not even that. But like,
Stop it.
their regular doctor is like what we have here. The equivalent would be like the VA hospital.
Oh, okay.
And
I've
when you
heard
go to the
something
doctor
different.
there, unless you like on the way out, 5 hour wait.
I've heard something different from somebody else though. They
Was
was
it a
white though. It
white?
was white. It was white.
Uh,
It was white. White privilege crazy
do you
everywhere.
think that they have privatized health insurance? Because you can still have that in Canada.
No, they were telling me like go in. No, I think it was DeShazier who told me this.
Oh my God, PK Stoke Jones.
Yeah, I think he might have said it on the pod. Maybe that's where I'm getting it from. Like go in, get out type shit.
I don't remember.
Yeah, no.
But he wasn't. I think.
I don't remember that.
But I
I'm not
but-
saying you're wrong. I just don't.
I
I
just
just
don't
remember
recall.
a person from Canada telling me that. But his perspective is probably skewed too because he's been in the United States for a very long time.
Yeah, you've been here since forever.
Yeah, it probably ain't the same as whoever you talking to. Probably there right now.
Yeah, saying it takes 5 fucking hours just to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go see him for whatever.
I mean, it take a long time for us to see the doctor here too, bro. If you go to ER or urgent care,
Yeah, I mean, I just went to urgent care. It took me like maybe like an hour and a half.
bro, Atlanta is crazy.
I think
mean,
that probably is dependent on the urgent care or emergency room that you're picking, right?
Bro, they was all crazy, bro. We went to like 2 or 3 of them.
That's
Bro.
COVID up there?
Hey, Quincy, move out the hood then, bro.
No, this wasn't the hood.
Yeah, that COVID up there?
It wasn't even during COVID. This was Sarah Appendix. It was a few months ago. I mean, was COVID what 3-4 months ago?
Mm-hmm. It's still going.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's over for COVID, bro.
Hey, well, is you recording?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Is COVID? How do y'all feel about COVID?
Somebody just caught that shit.
We haven't had COVID caught in a long time.
Somebody just caught that.
Man, when I just went to the hospital, I mean, excuse me, the urgent care, you said I had the vid.
I was being funny.
No,
You
you
being serious.
I was scared, bro. I was worried about you.
looking at that.
Hey, actually, you know what I want to do? I want to thank Dooch.
Why?
Dude sent me some everyday merch.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even remember asking or me and you talking about it for my girl.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the
Welcome.
shirts like they mine.
You're welcome.
And she was like, well, I didn't get one. And I was like, yeah, here. But I don't remember you doing it.
You're welcome.
So I'm gonna throw it. You
So
just
why
throw it.
wouldn't it be for your wife?
I did ask you. I asked you what
No,
both
no,
your
no, no.
sides. You
It
said
was
2
4
females.
shirts in there, Tony. I thought, and maybe we talked about it and I just forgot.
Yeah,
But
talk
Dooch-
about
On pod.
Yeah.
On pod.
I
We
forgot.
definitely did.
Hey, but
Like,
listen,
I was
though.
there.
So I want to let Dooch know I took all of the credit. Like, yeah, I made sure.
Don't do that. Because I asked you what size you said 2 medium.
Listen, fam, that's why I'm thanking you right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're
what I
welcome.
told her was,
Hey, dude, you're a good friend, bro.
you're a great
Right,
friend.
I
She
know
been-
what it was
you
gonna
been-
be,
you been
fam.
wearing both of them. Hey, first off, and then I want to say this too. The pictures online don't do it justice. That's a great shirt, bro.
I know. It is, ain't it?
It's a great the quality of the shirt, the placement, like all of it. Like I was kind of questioning it on the photos I saw. I put that motherfucker on.
You know what I'm
Sarah
saying?
put that motherfucker on. I was like, "Woo!" I'm out here.
That's funny.
I'm out here. I'm out here. It's a great shirt.
Hey,
Great
Quincy.
shirt.
Hey, Quincy. Just hate less, bro. Just hate less.
I'm
That
not
is
hating. I'm being
funny.
No.
honest.
I know. But you had to firsthand experience and put your
But no,
own
I
opinion
get it.
on
I
it.
didn't say it though when I
Yeah.
saw the picture. I kept it
But
to
I'm just
myself.
saying, get
and
the
now I'm
hate
being
out your
honest.
heart. But the hate was in your heart.
That's what I'm doing to Deuce right now. I'm letting my hate
No.
go.
But like what I'm telling you
hate.
is
Go
no,
hate.
don't let it go. Possess less of it.
Nah,
Hate
that's not how
less.
hate works.
But
That's not
no,
how
he
hate
is
works.
right. The only
It's
picture
a great shirt.
that does it justice. Hold on, I'm gonna send it to y'all.
The red one?
Both of them, fam. The off-white one is that's the one that it doesn't translate through pictures.
Yeah, because I don't even have one
Once
of
you
those.
get it and put it on, that
Yeah.
motherfucker look all right.
Exactly. I what I'm saying out loud is that
Even the
It's-
quality of the shirt, like Quincy
the
said.
quality, all of it, like out of all of the things I've seen you make, bro, this is the best thing I've seen you make. Like, I don't know if that's hate. That's me being honest. Like,
No,
this shit is
no,
fire.
I agree.
Hey, thank you.
No, I
I'm
agree.
I'm saying
I
thank you,
agree.
bro. I took all of the credit, nigga.
I agree. No,
Took all of the
don't
credit
do
with,
that though.
with my girl. I
But
can't
I
do it
already
with my
knew
girl.
because I knew if two shirts came in there and you was wearing both of them, I already
You know what? This actually makes me feel better. This is really nasty. This makes me feel better about Quincy being a bad friend sometimes.
Why?
Because he's a bad husband a little bit. Right? Like it's the same thing when I was at the Bucks Phoenix game. He's like, yeah, grab me a hat and a shirt.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you want to get your wife something? He's like, yeah, do that.
No, but here's
funny.
me being honest about that. Sarah doesn't always want those things.
No, she does. Stop.
No, well, you can
Stop.
tell me about
She wants to know that you thought about her when you was getting something.
that.
Mhm.
But I have.
But the only way she'll know is if she gets the thing.
No. Listen for a second. That Phoenix, the Phoenix Bucks. I think it's a
Championship.
Racerback tank top.
tank top. She doesn't wear.
That
But you
doesn't
know what
matter.
she's
Hey,
already
flowers-
wore twice.
Flowers die, bro.
The
Flowers die, bro.
You know what she's already wore twice? The everyday shirts.
I hear you.
That is funny.
I and like that's a bit, but like
Hey, Quincy, flowers
No,
die.
it's funny
They still
'cause
like them.
I just sent them too. Like they ain't had them like a week probably.
yeah, she wore one today. I'm what I'm saying out loud is this is dog. I
No, I get it. It is the best quality shirt that we've made so far.
Yeah, but and to Tony's point, fam, there's nobody that comes before my wife, bro. I make sure she gets what she needs and how she needs it, and I always think about her. You
Right.
call me a bad husband is actually some
With-
of the most
with-
disrespectful shit I've ever heard you say.
With Dooch's help, you make sure that she gets.
Yeah, you know.
I don't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That was
I
that's
feel
big.
you. I see you taking credit after you gave Dooch credit. I'm gonna just make sure that you know.
Yeah.
I'm saying in our day-to-day lives, I think
Oh,
about
I'm
my
sure
wife
she's well taken care of.
Yeah.
in a way. That
But what if she
nobody else
won
thinks of.
twice already, Quincy?
I don't do that.
The shirt that Dooch sent.
Yeah, but
And
I
that's
took
how
credit.
we're gonna start the pod.
Hey, but I took credit. hey.
As you should have.
I asked Douche to sit down. What you talking about, nigga?
No, you didn't.
What
Well,
you
why would you lie? man?
It's me on live too. I can't lie. Oh, she ain't watching this.
Why would you lie?
How funny would that be if she in the living room watching it?
Watching.
Motherfucker.
Like, why
Go
would
ahead
you
and start
lie?
the show, bro.
Hey, shout out to 72 and 10 podcast. I'm Q.
I'm TY.
I'm dudes.
No, let me quick tell why I'm in a different room. I was trying to shoot a Wes Anderson style TikTok today.
What does that
And
mean?
Wes Anderson is a filmmaker, and there's a Wes Anderson trend on TikTok right now, which is just like wides and close-ups, and then like supers, which is font over a colored background with a specific song. So I tried to shoot. I shot like 3 or 4 of them, and I spilled my screen cleaner for my screen printing, so my fucking whole room smells like chemical.
Oh, that ain't nothing. A little chemical, you know what I'm saying?
No, so I'm in the other room now.
Just air it out, fam.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Fam. That's what I'm in the other room.
Where you want to start at, Q? It's so many things.
Hey, shout out to the 72 and 10 podcast. I'm Q.
We already did
I'm
that.
TY.
We did?
Yeah, I feel like we did.
I could have sworn we just did that.
We didn't. Did we?
I don't know, fam.
Oh, you gotta chill out.
I didn't have the edible yet today, so
You gotta chill out, dog.
My bad.
Dude, you had the edible?
We
I don't
definitely did, fam.
Bro, I'm trying to have a child, bro. No edibles.
Oh, that might work. That might help.
No, it doesn't. Not according to the doctor. Not according to the doctor, fam. Where you want to start, though, Tony?
You said we didn't talk about this last week, but let's start with Coach Bud getting fired.
Oh yeah, I think we all
Just
because
happened.
they lost. We talked about them losing, and your whole
I
thing
was saying that he should get fired.
he should. get
Yeah.
fired.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so I was right.
I am on the side that he shouldn't have gotten fired.
I'm with you.
And
Hold on, real quick. Why?
he's a championship coach,
He just won a championship. He
and
just
he did it. Yeah,
His best player has been MVP multiple times.
His best player was hurt.
Mhm.
In and out.
And he's brought a winning culture to the Bucks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't
And you think that I'm sorry, what?
Players fuck up.
There hasn't been a better coach for the Bucks since I've been alive.
And you think that if we are forecasting for the next three years, because that's when Giannis can leave, you think that status quo is what will keep Giannis with Milwaukee Bucks and happy?
No, it's over. He might come to.
I mean, they said Nick saying that.
That's a lot of no's without saying no.
I think that if Giannis decides to leave Milwaukee, he's not leaving because of the coach.
You think that keeping Coach Bud is closer, keeping Coach Bud and keeping things status quo would make Giannis happy? Because that's really your only job right now.
But I thought he just said
I disagree with that.
I thought he just said that you know what I'm saying? You live and you learn, you know what I'm saying? It's not
it's not a failure.
It's not a failure, but obviously the Bucks thought it was a failure.
Yeah.
That's Giannis's opinion. That's not the ownership or the general manager or the other people who have to make decisions about the future's opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But you think that, and like I still haven't got a straight answer out of either one of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all think
my team is 2-1.
I'll answer the question. Ask the question. I'm out. My team out.
Championship. I told y'all niggas this 2 months ago that the Lakers was gonna win the championship.
God bless. What's the question? What's the question?
You think that keeping Coach Bud is what would make Giannis happy and make him want to stay in Milwaukee?
I think it's a wash. I don't think it makes him happy or makes him sad.
Okay. If it's a wash, do you think that changing coaches and bringing in another coach and consulting Giannis on who that coach would be would make him more or less happy to want to stay in Milwaukee? More or less happy than the status quo of keeping Coach Bud?
If they win with the new coach.
There's no guarantees of anything.
So then it's a wash.
Oh,
there's no way to answer that question.
Niggas gonna be mad if they suck next year.
Yeah, like here's my thing, Tony. You're right. You can't make that decision. If you bring in a new coach and they go to the Eastern Conference Finals and lose, and they go further than what they did last year, then yes, it'll probably make Giannis more happy because they've improved on the season before.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that only depends on if they win or lose. Whoever you bring in is unproven, so you don't know. I don't think, to answer to what I think though, I don't think he's mad at Coach Bud. And there's no way, because I've heard different things in the media, that Giannis played a pivotal part in getting him fired.
Do you think they fired the coach if Giannis didn't want the coach fired?
They fired Jason Kidd.
Is that a yes or a no?
If he didn't want the coach fired?
Do they fire Coach Bud if Giannis did not want him fired? If Giannis is like, I want him to be the coach, do they still fire him?
Oh, no, they keep him. But I don't think he wanted him fired, though. I don't think he wanted him fired. That doesn't mean he wanted him fired. That just means he didn't stop the firing.
Right. That means he didn't really. He didn't want him.
Right.
No. He just didn't stop the firing.
He didn't want him because if he wanted him, he could have kept him.
I think both things can be true at the same time, Tony. I don't think that one equates
because
together.
He got fired.
I don't think he wanted him.
Wanted him to be the coach, he was still be the coach.
I don't think he wanted him enough. Meaning, like,
y'all gonna be mad if the Bucks suck next year, dog. Who y'all gonna blame? Then?
Bro, it's so many dominoes that have to fall. Like, okay, so first they gotta hire a coach.
They talking about Mitty going to Dallas.
Mid might opt out, and then he had a Bucks over a barrel because like 40 something a year for mid pack. No, thank you.
Where's he from?
And then you lose mid from nothing.
And I know he went to UT,
South Carolina.
Oh no, he went to Texas Tech. He went to some school in Texas, didn't he?
He went to South Carolina, didn't he?
I don't know.
No, I think he went to school in Texas, bro.
I'll do a quick Google.
I'm saying, what are y'all? Who y'all gonna blame if the team sucks next year?
The coach and Chris.
He went to Texas A&M. You're right.
Yeah, the coach or Giannis or nobody.
That's a
I
nasty
like to.
Nasty ass school on her.
Why would you go to Texas A&M?
Yeah, I know you went there. Niggas was talking greasy. Like, yeah, we used to have Chris Middleton type shit when I lived in Texas.
Disgusting.
My point that I'm saying though is that he's a winning coach and he won a championship.
2 years ago.
So it's like Rick Carlisle won a championship for Dallas, had a job for I don't know how long.
But
So basically what you're saying is winning a championship should guarantee you X number of years, regardless of your performance thereafter.
Man, I think for Milwaukee, yes.
That's
and
fair.
I no, but your performance is.
Hey, listen, I want more for the Bucks. I want more and better.
No, you want what you want. More is relative, brother. I think that
more wins, more championships, better coaching. In my opinion, I don't know. We'll see. It's yet to be determined. We don't know who they get or what type of impact they will have.
I think he's a great coach, man, and I think that
and
this year
he is a great coach, and he will get another job, and another team will middle out under him.
He brought y'all a championship, man. That's y'all
man. Like he did the thing, bro.
He just did it 2 years.
Nick Nurse brought Toronto a championship, fired him, bro. These are the breaks.
Yeah, and I'm
Frank Vogel brought the Lakers a championship, Dooch. Talk about it.
Hey,
talk about it, Dooch. Nah, Dooch.
Man, the only coach. The only coach
trash before Frank Vogel.
The only coach Bron hasn't gotten fired.
Y'all was trash.
We want to talk about it.
Who's the last Lakers coach to win before Frank Vogel, Dooch?
No, Eric Spoelstra and Tyronn Lue.
Eric Spoelstra. I call him
Dooch. Who was the last Laker coach to win a championship before Frank Vogel?
What's that? Phil.
And Frank Vogel trash? And y'all fired that man? That's crazy.
Frank Vogel isn't Coach Bud.
That's crazy.
Recognize that the pedigree.
LeBron won that championship.
The pedigree that Frank Vogel has with.
So wait. But you gonna say that, but you're not gonna say Giannis won this championship for the Bucks? This nigga turned superhuman and made all his free throws. Where was the fucking coaching at?
I agree with
you. Where was the coaching at?
I agree with you.
Bro, I hate niggas, bro. Let me tell you,
bro. Like, how are these not the same things? How is Frank Vogel?
Listen, bro.
How are they different?
Losing the bubbles, man.
Happenstance.
Oh, you don't even respect.
You know what I know. Like,
that's
can I get the ISO? Can I get the ISO?
Oh yeah, okay.
You know what I don't like?
Damn, dribbled off his foot.
KD, the whole Coach Bud was a KD shoe size away from being fired. I've heard multiple people say that.
Sure.
That bugs me so much because the NBA is full of happenstance. The playoffs are full of, like, some of these playoff series, you can go down to one play. Draymond Green kicking Fam in the nuts.
And getting suspended for the next game.
Kyrie Irving shattering his kneecap.
Yeah, it's always one.
Don't nobody want to talk about the first Golden State championship where they would play no fucking body, and then LeBron was playing with LeBums on his team after Kevin Love and all of that.
He almost won MVP for the losing team.
They had to give it to Andre Iguodala. I want y'all to know what was going on. They gave it to Andre Iguodala because he did such a good job of guarding LeBron and held him to 33, 8, and 7.
I'm on ISO right now, bro. I'm on ISO right now. I didn't pass,
bro.
The point that I'm making is that I hate that they're using that in our win for our championship. When at the end of the day, the mistake was made, and that the mistake of KD shouldn't go on us for when we're winning. Give me my win. Mm-hmm. Give Bud his win.
Give him his win, man.
At the end of the day, because in every season,
you can't take it away from him.
This year, let's say God willing, the Lakers win, right?
No, don't say God willing, we winning.
I'm just saying, I want to give you my, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Your
here
blessing.
for you.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say the Lakers win. It's gonna be a happenstance that made the Lakers win too. But that's the
storyline, bro.
I don't even want to listen. I don't even want.
Who got a better storyline than LeBron this year,
bro? Listen, it's some great story. Jimmy Butler.
They gonna go Jimmy up again.
Jimmy motherfucking Butler, like. I'm so sick about hearing this nigga growing up in Tomball, like living on the streets of Tomball, Texas, bro.
They gonna make
Tomball right here. Hey, listen, And like
Right
for
there.
those who don't know, Tom Ball so fucking racist. They was like, yeah, Jimmy Butler, like he not going back. Like that's why he played that hard because he's never going back
at all.
What's the
Nah, bro,
movie with the football player, fam? That's Jimmy
Yeah,
Butler,
The
fam.
Blind Side.
talking about
That's what they
Y'all
doing.
talking about his career. I'm talking about the Lakers was 2-10 starting out. We was in 13th place before they changed the team up. And he became the all-time NBA.
Listen, bro.
NBA
Hey, dude,
Listen, bro.
the Lakers never get to be an underdog story.
They
It
don't.
does not happen.
Listen, bro. Listen
you
to
don't qualify, bro.
listen to the Heat. Listen, let me say the Heat story. This UD last year,
Okay.
he on his way out.
Nobody
Bron is
cares.
the number
Hold
one
on.
scoring person.
Hold on. But UD on his way out. So you got the UD story, which is a story. But they were the 8th seed.
We the
They-
7th seed.
They beat the number 1 seed. They both were playing teams,
We
right?
beat the number 2 seed.
I'm just telling you how the stories are comparable. And Jimmy Butler is full. I don't give a fuck.
I hope we play them in the finals too. Prove that the bubble shit won the fluke.
I mean, the nigga was tired.
Lost it.
Shit,
Bro.
Tyler Hero hurt. Like it's some good story. I fuck with the Philly storyline too.
If we beat Golden State, we win the championship.
Hey, listen, Denver good, bro.
Man,
That's all I
fuck,
know.
fuck Denver and fuck Jokic.
I mean, yeah, fuck them. But them niggas good.
Man, fuck.
Hey, and Philly's good. Boston's good. Miami's good.
Bro, James Harden went full Dennis Rodman. James Harden went full Dennis Rodman and asked Doc Rivers, "Yo, can I go to Vegas before this next game?"
He went to Lovers and Friends concert.
He went.
Yeah, had a great
He
time.
went. Had a great time. Came right back. Hey, Ball hit the game-winning shot
Hit the
today.
game-winning
I
shot,
seen that. That's crazy.
Let niggas live, fam.
Yeah, fam.
On some
Yeah.
Rodman shit.
No, some Rodman. Like, hey, listen, I just need to clear my mind. Hey, listen, I have anxiety.
He said,
I have anxiety,
clear my
and the only thing that could cure it is the air that they funnel into the palms.
Oh man.
I don't know what it is about that air,
Bro.
like that little bit of cigarette smoke, but like that's the only thing that's good for my anxiety.
Oh shit.
Bro, look, on that note, bro, this is my second week of doing this gym workout, bro.
My nigga is tired.
Hurt.
Bro,
It's okay, man.
it is not. First off, the nigga, the coach or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't let me quit.
Why would I let you quit, fam? You
And
paid your money.
I
What you
paid
need to
my
quit for,
money,
bro.
but listen though. So this was the workout. The workout was you got to get on the bike. The bike has a certain intensity that you can't fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
It's this and it's the feet.
Oh, so you got like I know what you're talking about.
Both.
Yeah.
Does
So,
it have the fan? Is it the
They got
fan
the
bike?
fan. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I'm with you.
So you do that 50 calories, 35 calories, 20 calories.
That's the set points.
Those are set points.
So it's
then
not like it's not 10 minutes.
Till you burn.
50
calories.
calories, 35 calories,
I think
20
that's
calories.
That's an important unit of measurement because, like, I usually when I'm doing something like that, I just close my eyes. I'd be like, bro, I just gotta get
That
to 10
is
minutes.
nuts, bro.
Then it's 20 suicides, 15 suicides, 10 suicides. Then it's
You out here trying to get summertime
Yeah,
ready.
you
then,
trying to get-
then it's the dumbbell joint. It's the like the clean all the way up, right?
you trying to go to Miami.
30, it's 50.
No, he trying to go to like what's the beach in South Carolina that the white people go to?
Trying to go to Myrtle Beach. No.
Hold up.
He go to the Dells. They go get a cabin.
It's 50, 30, 15, right?
He going to Country Thunder. There we go. I got it.
There we go.
He looked it up. That's funny.
Land a joke. So I'm on the bike and he comes and stands so he can see the calories.
Mm.
What are the calories at?
It's just you and him.
No, it's a whole
it's a whole
class, but he
class.
comes and he stands by my bike.
Ooh.
Pause. I said bike. I'm like,
Pause.
everybody else is
Bike.
almost done. Everybody else is almost done. And I'm at 15 calories and I still got to get to 50. Right? Then he like, hey, this the first round. He's like, just get to 40.
Pick that shit up.
Hey, just get to 40. Bro, this is just the first one.
Wait. You say everybody done, so everybody done already hit the cleans and all that shit?
No, everybody's done with
everybody
the bike.
Done on the bike.
And move to the next thing.
Hey, bro.
Hey, and it's a class with a timer on it. So you have to give them your time. And like we gotta finish because the next class coming in.
So they're gonna make you pay for 2 classes.
Right? No, it's unlimited. I could have took the next class, but still, it's a different class though. You're not doing the same thing.
Oh shit.
So then he come and then I get to 40 and I'm just tired. From the bike, bro. I'm
tired.
Tired, bro. I don't have
that bike ain't no joke, fam.
And then
like you really gotta stop smoking hookah, fam. Get your
bro. And then like I'm doing the shuttle runs and he making me touch the line. I'm like, bro.
Hey,
Quincy, you only cheating yourself.
You only cheating yourself, bro.
Bro, but listen, I'm not trying to push myself. I'm just trying not to die, bro. Like the reason why I'm doing this.
You woke up the next day, you was sore.
No, but listen, this is the scary part. I had signed up for a class on Saturday. So my thing is supposed to be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, the days I want to do classes that are this intense. Because of those fucking cleans, my back was done.
Yeah, your back was hurting.
Because what happens is if you lose your technique when you're fucking tired, bro.
You was tired before you got there.
I was tired before I got there.
You ain't had no technique. You just throwing your back out the whole time.
Throwing that motherfucker up on the rails.
And I told myself, like, I can't. Me with working out is I'll push myself and then I'll hurt myself. But now I'm at an age where I can't even push myself, bro. Like I can't make myself go any pause harder than what I would usually do. I have this. Like me in my brain, me waking up and being here is a win.
Is a win.
All I gotta do is finish, bro. That's where
shit.
That's where I'm at mentally.
Shit.
Yeah, no.
Because I could still be in the bed. I could have went to B-side, got my favorite bagel. You know what I'm saying? Got my favorite bagel eggs. This is what I do on Saturdays. I could have did that, but I'm here drinking water. I had fucking
sweating. Not drinking water.
Sweating. I had gluten-free oats, nigga. Overnight oats for breakfast.
Sandra said,
"It's levels.
What you training for?"
I'm trying not to die.
Thought girl summer.
Sandra, I'm trying not to die.
Let me tell you my in the gym story this week. So last Sunday I went and hooped, right? And like it was a bunch. Yeah, fucking shattered my Apple Watch. Let me show this shit to y'all. Because my old ass want to keep track of all the fucking calories and shit I'm burning. Shattered that motherfucker. But had a great game, like balling for real. You know what I'm saying? But most of the dudes in there was like
what's your numbers?
27 and older.
What you have?
We won 5 games in a row. One game I hit like 4 threes.
So you still the old nigga? If niggas,
no,
you old nigga.
But it's a mixture.
You're still
the
old nigga though.
Hoop though.
You're still the oldest though. Like
no, I wasn't the oldest.
You're 37, my nigga.
I had a dude on my team who was 46. So, but like we hooping, like cool, and we beating the young niggas and shit because you know we play like old niggas now. Niggas back cutting, setting picks, all the other shit, right?
That's funny.
Picking and shit. Hey, I'm out.
Using the IQ.
Using the IQ. Old man game up and under. Watch out, bro. I go hoop on Friday, and like you know who's in the gym on a Friday night? Like me, and like whoever else these young niggas is. So I'm in there hooping with these young niggas. Now, I recognize what was a bunch of young dudes.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they ain't got shit to do. They can go to the fucking club or whatever the fuck. Dog, 2 things happened. First one pissed me off because like I'm still shooting pretty well. And like I hear niggas on the sideline screaming, like, stop letting that old nigga score. And I think they just saying that because they mad, right? So after the game,
ooh, that nigga crazy right now.
I'm in the corner drinking water. He's like, good shit, OG. And like, I'm not turning around. I'm not OG. Like, fuck, am I turning around? He tapped me on the back. He's like, good shit, OG. I'm like,
good shit, OG.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hell,
quick question.
Like
Quick
in-
question. Quick question. How
Good shit, OG.
how old do you think the world sees you as?
like
For real? 'Cause
35 for real.
if you told me
Legitimately
you were
35.
no bullshit. If you told me you were between 32 and 35, I won't believe you.
Right, like 35,
But it's young. It's like 21, 20-year-olds.
bro. Like one of the dudes
That's what it
was
is.
like 26.
Yeah, that's young.
What was the
The
young?
dude who called me OG, like, I had to ask him, well, how old are you, bro? He's like, I'm 26. I'm like, damn it, I'm
You is
OG.
OG.
I'm
You
OG. as a motherfucker, like,
Yeah, 26.
Then I started going back through the plays. I'm like, damn, post fadeaway.
OG
Pick
is
and
a
pop.
bitch.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm OG to the motherfucker. Like, yeah.
You get up, you put one
But
down.
now-
You put
hey,
one
but
down.
now
You put one
I
down.
did dunk. Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I
yeah.
was like, yeah, no, I ain't got, you know what I'm saying?
Was it
Got
rough?
one off. No, well, it was a bucket hang, nigga. I was by myself. Like, nigga, what?
2 feet.
You know what?
2 feet.
2 feet, 2 hands, nigga. I came
Mhm.
down very tender. Like
Niggas
all
still
that
slapping
shit.
backboard. Is that a thing? Do niggas still slap
No.
backboard?
No.
No. Niggas don't even use the backboard, fam. Niggas
I
is
was
just
just
gonna,
about to say.
it's all jelly. Niggas is rolling on your head and getting their shot blocked.
That's a
That's
fact.
all we give a
Niggas
fuck about.
love, niggas love slap. Nigga, at the wide, the West Suburban wide, nigga, the backboard was lower. In the lower gym, nigga. So
No,
niggas could slap.
slapping
and it wasn't even-
backboard now is hitting the 3 in somebody's face. Like
Yeah.
it's just totally, it's a totally different game.
Nah,
like
it wasn't
everybody
even-
think they got
Everybody
it.
shooting threes.
Hey, but I wasn't even slapping backboard. I was slapping a little rubber part, nigga.
Oh, you was getting the phone?
Ah,
Oh, you
nigga.
trash.
Oh,
You trash for the
That's
phone.
fair, bro.
Let's talk about this alleged Chris Brown and Usher fight.
Oh, that shit was fake. I heard.
I don't know. I seen them having words. I don't know
There
about.
was words exchanged, but you know what? I feel like at Chris Brown's birthday party, you probably can't say shit to Chris Brown.
But Usher threw the birthday
I
party, right?
threw the party.
Hey, dog,
Like, he threw the party.
hey,
Fam.
dog, listen.
Written TV to me.
What you think Chris Brown owned at Chris Brown birthday party?
Drugs.
All of the drugs. Yeah, all
and
of the drugs.
And it was in Vegas.
And skates. What?
It was
First
in
off,
Vegas, yeah.
I'm not fighting nobody while I'm wearing skates.
No.
Unless you Usher or Chris Brown.
No, but
Yeah.
what it was is Chris Brown's friends allegedly are the ones that got into it with Usher.
Yeah.
Because if it's my birthday party, I don't care who threw it for me. Everybody's here for me. And like they're not gonna let me fight.
You do care, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, you do care who threw it for you. I mean, you just said that out loud blatantly. I would care if you threw me
If
a birthday party.
somebody threw me a birthday,
If I threw you a birthday party,
if you threw me a birthday party, right? And
You would
invited
care
all
that
of,
I-
invited all of my friends,
Mhm.
and me and you got into it, my friends are on your head.
They said that Chris didn't want Tiana Taylor there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
what
and
it-
like
that's
they
what
said
it
that was
argument.
over that fucking the Michael Jackson tribute shit. And I'm like, bro, there's no way he's that upset about some shit that didn't even really happen.
Never know, fam.
No,
Could
niggas-
be.
niggas
You know
don't-
why though?
Yes, he said
Because
don't
it's
invite
his
people I don't
birthday.
like, and that's
It's
a fact.
the drugs.
No, don't invite somebody that I don't like to my party. That's a fact.
Niggas.
If you,
Quincy want to defend it because he's saying that about a woman, but like, just don't invite nobody
that I don't like, yeah,
Why won't-
yeah.
What's he
That's
wanna defend it
legitimate.
'cause of what?
No, I fuck with that.
Because like it's rough to say that about a woman. Like he's talking about Tiana Taylor,
Mhm.
and like you know what, Tiana Taylor don't need nobody to fight for her.
No,
I've
that's-
met her in
That's a
person.
goddamn fact for sure.
I mean, she's married to Shump too.
No, but leave her to fuck.
No,
alone.
leave her the fuck alone too, though.
Nah, what? I've met her in person. Like she
No, she got to
she's
Shit,
worse
shit.
than Queen's Flip.
man.
Bigger,
what?
small. Like, how big is she in person?
Tiny.
Yeah. Yeah.
5'2" with chisel abs.
Yeah.
Beat your
Makes
ass.
And will
Makes
beat
sense.
the shit out of you. Like,
Or try.
but I thought it had to be fake because first off, Usher had no bruises.
All right, well, if he had
So maybe it's just a tussle, like a
if he
a
handled
shoving
it,
match.
you know what I'm saying?
You want me to lean into the joke, or do you want me to tell y'all real show?
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the
What's going on? Nigga got up. He got up in a hurry.
That's why you got that pistol right there, fam.
Nah, it was something else, bro. Listen, this is what I want to say about the Chris Brown.
Go ahead.
It seems like Orlando Brown and Raz. Is it Raz B? Who's the nigga? Lil Fizz. Who's the nigga that's on the Dallas show with him? You had a time in your life, dude. You don't even know what I'm talking about, do you?
What?
The Orlando Brown Dallas show.
I don't remember that.
There's a show on TV right now with Orlando Brown and one of the B2K members. It's like Real Husbands or whatever. This Usher
My neighbor was banging like the goddamn police.
Oh, she dropped some food off.
Hell yeah.
I don't think
bad because I definitely picked the pistol up like, he's out the door. Like, fuck you. Hey man, she be going on to Texas, Phil. It's gonna be you because it ain't gonna be me.
Oh, that's a fact.
I don't think the Usher and Chris Brown thing is real though.
I mean, it ain't no video, so
yeah, I think it's a bit.
It's always gonna be.
Yeah, I mean we could quickly breeze past that because if it ain't
no video, it's really just he say she say shit.
Last week, like right the same day that we dropped, this Ebony K. Williams shit happened. So I feel like we a week and a half late on it.
Yeah,
I can talk about it.
Well, you got the clip.
What I love. Do you have the clip, dude? I could probably.
Yeah, I got the which one? You want the first one?
The Ayanla. I don't know that one.
I want to talk about the second one because, like, what I love that she did, because I feel like she be listening to the pod. She went full Quincy and made it racy.
Yeah, she went right.
No, she made it racy. I was like, damn.
But she's also selling a book called Bet on Black too.
But Tony, you sent me that other one too, where they was getting at her ass about her white husband dumping her. Yeah. You find that.
I didn't mean. No, I shouldn't have sent that.
That's funny.
I shouldn't have sent that. I was like, even after I sent it, I felt bad. I was like,
I care about providing around that.
Hold on.
Wait, which one is this?
This is the second
one.
But
more than I care about hurt feelings, I care about providing my people with facts and information that say that the current way of life for the majority of Black Americans is not serving us. I'm going off of the data and the facts. I am not okay, and I don't think it's okay. The vast majority of Black Americans, again, overpopulate, disproportionately occupy spaces that are not ideal, that make us vulnerable. I talked about the COVID, that make us vulnerable to death, disease, maternal health, all the things that y'all all talk about on this show every day. Now, if y'all are okay with the current positioning of Black America, that we are the lowest income, the lowest home ownership, the lowest educated group, then so be it. And let's just stop talking now and keep on going about our business. Envy, I'm not okay with it.
What the hell did that have to do?
I said what I said about
nothing.
The bigotry of low expectations.
Nothing.
The bigotry of low expectations around that.
Can you play the original too?
Why I have to?
No,
the way she connected, the way she
bullshit.
brought the race.
That ain't had nothing to do with would you date a bus driver?
Like I equate bus driving to low expectations of Black people because of slavery. Now let me explain. I was like, wow.
Yeah, we can't be bus drivers because we gonna get sick.
Because the low expectation and bad grades and I'm just like,
but that ain't got shit to do with would you date a bus driver though? Like,
yeah, she entertained it for sure. It's definitely you can tell.
The funny part is them coming at her about her white husband dumping her over some bullshit. Damn, where is that? That shit. So much shit done fucking happened, dog.
Yeah, I done forgot about that. That's crazy.
Let me play devil's advocate in this situation. I feel like more
than I care.
My fault.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
No.
I feel like
keep going.
Oh, okay. I feel like what she was trying to say on the scale of like, I wouldn't date a bus driver unless he owned the bus is I think that once you have worked so hard to attain and achieve certain things, you want someone who knows and understands what it's like to work that hard. And like in her mind, if you worked that hard enough where you own the bus company and you drive the bus, then you understand how hard she worked to get where she at. I hope that's what she meant.
That's cute because I'm about to say I got it pulled up already.
Oh yeah, no, you play the one you got.
Okay, but I like what somebody said about. Hold on, I'm just play it first and then I'm gonna talk about it.
That you've said that you cannot teach a man or tell a man how to be a man. So I will not ask you
standards and requisites. And
so out of the 50,000 plus comments, there's absolutely nothing wrong. That you've said that you
standards and
I want to respond to responding.
So that's not the original either.
Standards and requisites. And I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day.
This it?
That you've said that you cannot teach a man or tell a man how to be a man. So I will not ask you to entitle me in this question. But I do want you to speak, Iyanla, to how women need to position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build, when some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns it, if he owns the bus,
that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem because
that you've said
standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well. I would date a bus standards. And
I want to respond to my friend.
So I got two things to say about this. One, I think the nastiness of this conversation is that's where the debate should have stayed day in and day after is what the question that Ebony K. Williams asked her was, do you think us as women are not in our divinity when it comes to wanting and expecting these things from our man? And then Iyanla responded with that them or we as women from her perspective are expecting too much from our men.
She was saying the things that they look at instead of integrity and stuff like that, it'd be money. And
I think that
I have that for one of our Patreon topics.
The shit that we can't talk about.
Yeah, the things we can't talk. I think that Instagram has priced out romance.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, but like
what's romantic now if you're not spending?
I don't think
$1 billion.
I don't want to make this race specific because I won't. But I don't think that women understand how much pressure we have as men to provide today. Because providing today is expensive.
Expensive as fuck.
In a way that it's never been expensive. And like
that's crazy because we talked about the on Sweatshirts Suits, we talked about the $200 date and saying that's damn near that's damn near the baseline now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even gonna lie and say it's a baseline. $200, like I could have a phenomenal time on $200.
Oh, for sure.
But like, can we get off a $70 date?
Man, I'm not single. I can't answer that. I mean, I just think that it's.
I've
done it successfully, but like I think
it's
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's unreasonable that we're not allowed to be.
Don't be a part of it no more.
I think it's unreasonable that we're not allowed to be regular. We're not allowed to be bus drivers. We're not allowed to be plumbers. We're not allowed to be regular.
I think first off, we are allowed. Dude, can you play that shit I just sent you on Instagram?
Oh no, I got you.
You think we allowed, bro? You think in social media?
I'm niggas. I'm niggas, and when they come out with niggas like me, they have a phenomenal time.
I know what you do for a living. Don't do that.
I'm not saying I'm not capable.
No, you're not regular.
You don't.
Really clear. You can be a bus driver, truck driver, getaway driver. As long as you got a job, on your shit and take care of your responsibilities, you are exactly what a bitch needs. Your financial status has very little to do with if you're a good partner or not. They made horrible people in rich and poor versions. Demons get money too. I couldn't date a man with an average job. Men don't even date you, baby. Which one of us like you best, my dogs? Just so we clear, you can be a bus driver.
That's a fact. But like, I forgot who said that shit.
The conversation is a bit though. Is the conversation a reflection of the real world?
But that's what I tried to say. What she's trying to say is she wants someone, and like you could want somebody on your level.
There's
Like,
nothing
what was
wrong with
that?
Ebony K. Williams wanting what she wants.
Hold on,
Just-
where is that text message?
There is nothing wrong with Ebony K. Williams wanting what she wants.
But this is the point. Once you get up to there, what if that person don't want you?
Oh, hold on, no, dude, I got it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you ask,
I have to read this because you won't understand it unless I read it.
Oh,
Okay.
that math equation you sent me.
It used to be that a man would have to, quote, be lucky to have certain type of women around, or that's what we were taught to think. Now I have to have X, Y, and Z to have women around. X, Y, and Z typically are being some sort of physically attractive, being some sort of interesting, good vibe, funny, and Z being money. Getting some sort of physically attractive, having a good personality and money doesn't happen by luck. It's actually very hard work. It's almost like when I get X, Y, and Z, that women told me I need to have to get these type of women, that I deserve to have multiple women because I've done what multiple women told me to do to get a woman. You work all of that hard, and then now you have to go down to one.
Yeah, but that
when multiple of them want you around. We crowdsourced this, and like it came back like that. But it was just so funny because it's just like,
I disagree. I disagree with part of that, by the way.
He can't say that though.
I
no,
disagree
and
with
then
part
I
of that
sent it
one.
to Quincy. Like once I got done workshopping it with a few people, I sent it to Quincy, and he was like, "Nah, you wrong."
Because every
I'm like,
man
"Yeah, you're
don't.
right."
There's some people. There's some men
But some men don't
that
think
have
like that. I get what you said.
that have X, Y, and Z. I
But
would say
some
all
women-
of us.
some women
All
don't
of
think like- but
all
some
of
women
us
don't think
have-
like EBK, whatever her
Yeah.
name is.
exactly.
No,
Some-
Ebony, yeah, they don't think
but
like,
like my
Yeah.
point is that all of us feel like we have X, Y, and Z. I don't want multiple women.
The
that. No. But like, do you want the Ebony K. Williams who only
Oh.
wants you because you have X, Y, and Z?
Absolutely not.
exactly.
But
It's
like,
funny.
Nor does she want me. But like,
no, she does because you have X, Y, and Z.
You got X, Y, and Z.
I do. I want life to be easy.
Another one of the Patreon topics is: do women understand marketplace value?
We can't have that conversation.
The fact
No,
that
we absolutely
his
can't have that
background
conversation.
blur is funny as fuck.
Before we started the pod, Quincy had like a blanket that was through on the couch in the back, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, listen,
That's why I
don't
put the
fold
blur
that
on.
up.
You turned the light out, dog.
Yeah, if you don't fold that up, I'm going on the
I had to
blanket."
change-
That
And he
is
blurred the
funny as
background.
Fuck, dog.
I had to change it, bro. I mean,
All right, Q, it's your time to shine. I'm at a time in my life
nah, you gotta
where
watch
I
it.
don't consume certain content.
You gotta
And
watch
Quincy
it.
called me 4 times this week
Oh my
to
god.
tell me about this show.
Okay.
I show you because I'm at a time in my life where I can't consume this.
I don't think it's I am at a time in my life TV, by the way. So let me start there. So there's a show that TikTok got me. It's called Couples Therapy. It's a show on Showtime where a real life therapist goes through 4 different couples, and she also talks to her therapist because every therapist needs to talk to a therapist about what they're going through, right? And that's the premise of the show. Before I get into
this is a reality show or a like a scripted show.
It's a reality show.
Okay.
My brain thinks in a different way because I work in production.
I checked to make sure it was real.
Okay.
It's real.
Okay.
Yeah, I still think it's fake, by the way, Tony, just because.
Here you go.
But like, that's a whole nother conversation. The content is very real, and I learned something from it. So I'm on TikTok. I see a clip of it. I see 2 clips of it. I'm like, this is cracking. Like, is this a show? Go to my Apple TV. I type it in. Oh, this is a show, and I have the show. I start watching. It's 4 very. I'm only on season 1. It's 4 very different couples. LGBTQ plus couple. First of all, New York is the backdrop as well too. So all of these people are from New York. It's a black man and Puerto Rican woman couple. It's a Hispanic couple, and then it's a white couple. And I'm watching it, and I'm gonna just pull out a couple of the little bits that I think worked really well for me. I tried to watch it with my wife one time, but she was mad at me that day, and it didn't work. The next day, I turned it
Started
on.
a new argument.
I turned it on and she fucked with it, so it worked. So the black man and Puerto Rican woman are arguing, and he goes, if I do this 5 days, I did this 5 days out of the week. The 6th day I didn't do it, and she got mad. And then they turn around and look at each other, and then they start debating about what really happened. The therapist said, let me stop you. I've had many talks with many of couples. Debating about facts never works. She looks at the woman and goes, let's get to the root. What is really bothering you? Without talking about what you think happened, because that won't work. And
That's
she
what we
went.
should start doing here on a pod. Like,
Bro, no.
get
I
to the
refuse.
root first.
Fucking
Hold on,
facts
hold
don't
on.
matter.
Hold on.
I wish one of you motherfuckers
Tony,
would tell me the facts don't matter.
Tony. This still the ISO. So then the conversation went into a conversation we've had about the pod. What she was mad about, she loves to tell him he doesn't care because of this, and this. She said it so many times. The therapist looked at her again and said, you say that a lot. Clearly he cares because he's here. You told me about some of your childhood trauma. Do you think it's because your family didn't care that you're putting that on your spouse that he doesn't care? So Tony
she breaks down, cries, and says yes.
Right.
Full on acknowledges that's why she's mistreating her husband.
The interesting thing about this show and why I think everybody should watch it with their situations is because what I realize is
I'm good.
No, thank you.
What I realize is this, and from the male from my perspective is too, I don't want to say the male, from my perspective, you have two people coming together trying to communicate with each other and both people not understanding. And all she is listening and translating. Like,
no, don't try.
Like, it's so funny, bro. He had said all of this shit. She responded with something he didn't say at all. And then the therapist stopped her like, he didn't say that. He did all of that shit you're saying out of your mouth right now. He didn't say. You're saying something. And then she literally said, but that's what I heard.
No, see, and that'd be the fucked up part, man. Or that's how I feel.
It's so wild because, like,
No.
they are literally like when the therapist said that you can't debate fact. Like, okay, what is the basis of any conversation?
I think she's saying that because fact is fact. It ain't nothing to debate on.
No, but they're disagreeing on a fact.
No, but Tony, the point that you can't get past stuff, and I think it's interesting because I brought this to Tony earlier, and you can tell, you know, the honest truth is something that you really is a part of who you are, and it shouldn't be debated because this is a fact. But in all reality, is most of the time, she's not mad at you because you peed on the toilet seat. She's not mad at you because you didn't do that.
That's just a byproduct.
But
she's mad at you.
I didn't pee on the toilet seat.
But she's mad at you.
You mad at me about something
else?
Like, put it this way.
That's all I'm saying.
Once me and Quincy like debated it, I recognize that my trigger is anybody trying to insult my intelligence.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we're arguing a fact, you're either lying to me or you think I'm stupid enough where you gonna get that shit off.
No, bro.
They really not arguing the fact and shit.
We are arguing facts and they are arguing emotions. And at the end of the day, we're just what I also learned is this.
How can I trying to hit her with logic?
I'm trying to find a starting point. Your emotions can't be a starting point because I don't know where that
exactly.
But the why should always be the starting point. And if we start at a place where we both don't even know what the why is, because this is what I also learned.
So then where should you start? If you don't know what the why is, where should you start? Because in my mind, let's start at the fact.
So me and my wife watched it together, and we had a argument recently, and I did it. And I was like, well, what are you really?
What's really going on?
What are you upset at me about? Because it's not that. What are you upset at me about? And because she saw that show and she understood it, she told me what she was upset at me about.
Exactly.
And I was like, that's crazy. It worked. But I also realized from watching the show, the kind of person I am we've described it on the show as eating shit or choosing violence. I choose to try to be less confrontational. But I believe some spouses enjoy the confrontation.
They like
so sometimes
when
but like
the couple that was arguing about going out,
mm-hmm.
they went out 5 days in a row, and on the 6th day he didn't go out with her, and she was upset.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I didn't go out.
I'm tired
because you were upset at me, and I don't want to reward your bad behavior.
Facts.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Now listen, the way that she recalls it is she was upset because he didn't go out.
Yeah.
Now listen to me. Order of operations would say that we went out 5 days in a row. I would go out with you on this 6th day, but you're upset at me, so I'm not gonna go. In your mind, you think I didn't go because I was upset at you. You had to be upset first. What the fuck are you mad about?
And that's why you shouldn't be arguing facts.
What are you upset about?
Because
like
that
you did it to yourself.
Hey, dude, I sent you a link. This is of a season that I haven't seen yet, but this one is going viral on TikTok right now, and it's absolute like it's definitely my put on for niggas to watch the show.
I hate that you're saying that. That's what you sent me, dog?
Hold on. Hold on. That's what played? Yeah. I ain't listened to it.
Listens, and I feel like there's an actual dialogue, and I feel like even when she's talking about her feelings, she communicates in a more effective way. But whenever we try to do it on our own, it's completely different.
Excuse me.
Do you understand what Will is saying?
Yeah. I call bullshit.
Okay, that's exactly the opposite of what I'm asking you. So let's just know.
I love it.
Right. So
According to you, everything I say, everything that comes out of my mouth is bullshit. So why bother?
Okay, well then don't then. Then shut up. Because
I'm sorry. What is this?
He likes to think that he is this person where, I'm trying to communicate, I'm the peacemaker and blah, blah, blah. He is not. He is not.
Okay, so do you want to do therapy?
I thought that's what we were here for.
Okay, so abusing each other is not therapy.
Listen for the breath.
Yeah.
Don't.
I'm trying not to, which is why I'm on my best behavior.
Look at me.
I am looking
and try to follow my advice.
Okay.
What you're doing right now is destructive. It's not therapy. So just don't do it now.
So I wanted Deuce to play that clip too.
Bro, I would have threw at least 4 of the books on the wall. What the fuck is wrong, bro? You really
hold on.
You're arguing with the therapist, though. Like
so it's one of Deuce to play that clip for another reason. There's a Hispanic couple in season 1. And they pretty foreshadow. I haven't finished the season yet, so I don't know how they end up.
Where is this at, dog?
Showtime.
No, I don't know if I want to watch this.
All right, so they foreshadow that they end up not making it. But in that foreshadow, they're asking the therapist, like, do we have telltale signs of people who are done? Like, are we textbook done? Like, do you see us as a couple that can't do it? And then the woman says something. She goes, when you come to therapy as a couple, you have to be willing to change yourself in a way that is so difficult. Like you have to do the thing that makes you a completely different person because you want to be with that person. Exactly. And if you're not going into it, understanding that you have to change, it won't work.
It's not gonna work
because the idea of two people coming together and being together forever,
it's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Because we are humans, bro. And here's the more fuck. This is why I think the show is genius.
What's the new thing you're doing now, fam? With the clearing your throat.
My bad.
That's a new thing.
Yeah, he did it like 10 times. I heard that. No, it ain't that one. It's the big one. Let me get
I'm congested. I think
Johnny
truly
drama. That's what he's doing.
I truly think that as somebody who's been in a relationship for a very long time, the one thing that my wife and I have always done is continue to try. And it's just like, but it's difficult.
It is.
It's like working out, bro. It's never gonna be sweet. It's never gonna be sweet, bro. It's like it's never gonna be sweet. And I recommend the show for everybody. And I think it's great for couples to watch because I think you will see yourself into the show and you will see how you're wrong, not how your partner is wrong.
That's what, when he called me about it, I'm like, tell me about the negative things that you saw in there that you do.
Bro, there's a white couple, and on some level, I'm semantics.
Don't compare yourself to the white couple.
No, but the white,
that's nasty word. That's a nasty word. There's a white couple. I'm that guy.
No, what's funny is Tony's the guy.
That is correct.
Tony is the guy. I was just describing the couple so people can see it. But there's a white man and a white woman, and the white man is semantics man.
Yeah, no. Okay, listen.
And
I saw a clip of that. That dude is awful.
Tony is semantics man. It's funny.
No, I am too.
Yeah, no,
live and die.
Quincy's way worse than me.
Live and die on a word when you know what the person is trying to say.
Yeah,
like
that is you.
I know it. Hey, I know what you're trying to say.
It's called filibustering, fam. Like you're wasting time.
It's called gaslighting.
Yeah, that's what Quincy do that all the time.
It's called gaslighting, bro.
That is gaslighting, bro. Like, bro, you know what the fuck I'm trying to say, dog.
Yeah, like, but you said it wrong. Like, no, like doing it with your girl is like.
That's crazy.
1000% know what she's trying to say, and I'm still like, nah.
But you don't want to lose the argument.
Nah, exactly.
She making valid points. Now you like, nah.
But you said the wrong word.
Yeah,
hey, but you said that word wrong. So now we pick up the pieces off the ground.
No, listen, it's a few things that I pointed out. Just because I told Quincy, I'm not gonna watch the show, but I spend 20 minutes watching TikTok clips of it.
No.
So first off, that's nuts. I'm not, bro. No, because if I fall in there, like I'm gonna learn too much. Like I don't know if I can use these powers.
The couple.
I don't know if I use the power.
But I'm not. And Tony, don't even say this in the Patreon topic. The couple I really want to talk about, which is the most interesting one.
I'm gonna take that off the Patreon. That's our $1,000 tier. Subscribe to our $1,000 Patreon tier, and Quincy gonna tell the truth.
That's the best one, bro. That's the best
you watched
one.
all of these, I'm guessing.
I'm in season 1.
It's 3 seasons. They're in their 4th season right now.
No, I'm good.
And the 4th season is on Amazon.
Dog, so white therapist.
Wait, so it's the same people for all 4 seasons, or it's different?
No, different couples.
Okay,
different couples, bro.
Like the couple that you heard was a white man and an Asian woman. Like that deep ass side came from the Asian woman. Asian woman, like, sick of his shit.
No, but then like, of course, race and sexuality and all of those things based off of the couple comes into issues that are going on in the couple. The black man is dating a Puerto Rican woman, and the race conversation that they were having was fucking crazy, bro. He's like, I don't want to go to these nice restaurants that she just wants to go to in New York City because they treat me different.
Talk to him.
And she goes, you're a black man. You should be proud of being a black man when you go to these places. So you should be like, fuck it. Bro, he like 6'4". He's a 6'4" black man.
But bro, I don't want to spend my money
with motherfuckers that don't like me.
Yeah, like I don't care if I'm capable. Like,
and the fact that you don't understand as my person of color wife, and then the therapist,
she's trying to go there to stunt.
She's Puerto Rican, but she asked her, how do you identify? And then he looks at her and goes, how do you identify? And then she goes, I'm from Brooklyn.
Yikes.
And then he was like, no, but what's your ethnic background? She goes, well, I'm Puerto Rican. And I'm like, y'all don't even meet at the same corner of being black people, bro. Y'all don't even
black and brown people.
She's not black. She doesn't look at herself as black.
She doesn't look at herself as black.
That's the point.
She's not black. She's Puerto Rican.
But how the world treat her?
Brown.
How the world treat her?
Bro, listen, I can't speak on it.
I don't want to get into.
I don't think they treat Puerto Rican women like black women.
Whatever the New York experiences is, I'm not saying that, but when I was watching the show, I thought she was a black woman before she even told me what she was. I'm telling you how I looked at her.
All right, you identify her as a black woman, is what you're saying.
I'm not even trying to identify.
No, I'm saying just looking at her, you thought
I thought she was a black woman. Yeah. Yes, like Dasha Polanco.
Yeah, exactly. But she identifies as Afro-Latina. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Afro-Latina.
When I see Dasha Polanco on Orange is the New Black, that was never a black woman to me.
I can see her being a light-skinned woman for sure. A light-skinned black woman.
She had a whole accent, bro.
I'm talking about before you open her mouth. If I'm just looking at you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. All right. I want to be fair, but like
neither here nor there. I just think it's very interesting that all of these things get a chance to come up, and like me and my wife have been to couples therapy before, so we know this experience. But the thing that I forgot about,
that's another reason why I can't watch it, because it's just like, yeah, nah. I was there.
I'd be triggered.
I was there, fam.
You need to find, but I also will say this too. you need to find a person that can translate for you, pretty much, and that you respect. You need to be able to translate your, because
that she respects.
No. But
it can't be somebody. It can't be somebody.
No, but both people.
She has to pick the person out, because if I pick it out and they going against her, then it's why you
like put it this way.
No, but both
the guy who was shitty, the white guy who was shitty, he didn't respect that therapist,
bro. But
he was just shitty. Like, and it was clarity that she was able to see the shittiness through the therapist. The therapist was like, what the fuck type of answer is that?
Yeah.
Like, he didn't respect her, but like his wife respected her. And like his wife, like they were both shitty because like she blamed him for the 3 affairs that she had.
Yeah, crazy sauce.
And I'm like,
crazy sauce.
And then they did her like villain origin story. And I'm like, oh, no, I mean, you might have created a monster, but like you can't blame him for 3 of them things. Like I wrote this down. The idea of getting your lick back, unless you fuck one of that guy's friends, that's not getting your lick back. That's fucking somebody you want to fuck. Yeah, like get over your fucking self. You're not special. You didn't get a lick back, or you didn't show him. Like fuck his friend. Fuck his friend and really show him. Otherwise, like stop justifying your bad behavior.
All I'm saying is I think every couple needs a translator. That's all I'm saying. That's what I think I learned.
A respected translator.
I don't think, but I think we be trying to. Do you ever feel like you be trying to over explain to your girl, and you be like, "Dog, she had to get that. That was perfect. That was perfect."
You speaking logic, bro.
No, but this is what I'm saying.
I don't even speak that language now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes, like when I'm in my
logical shit off.
Yeah, like,
but how do you get your significant other to understand your perspective?
I don't think that's as important as coming to common ground. Because I can't even, you don't care about my perspective if you're still trying to push your perspective.
But you can't come to common ground unless you understand my perspective.
I can't push my idea on you if you're not even in a position. That's my perspective. My perspective
is to push your idea on her.
How do I get you to understand my perspective?
That's not compromise, bro. That's not what I'm saying. That's what you're saying.
What are you saying? How do you get somebody who doesn't understand what you're saying to understand what you're saying? When they also are at the same trying to get you to understand what they're saying.
That's the whole point. A translator is my answer to that question.
Common ground.
And how do you get
You
there?
asked me how.
Have you gotten there?
That's how.
Have you ever gotten there?
Is it universally effective? No, but yes, it's worth it.
No, don't answer a question with a question. Have you ever gotten
I didn't ask a question. Yes. I've made people understand what I'm trying to say.
Bro. This nigga said I've made people understand.
Yeah. And what are you saying? So the therapist, you're saying the therapist makes you, but because I'm able to do it myself, I'm nasty. You're saying the therapist makes you do it, but because I'm able to do it without a third party's help, I'm nasty.
It just sounded nasty when you said I've made somebody understand.
If you're trying not to understand me and I can bring us to common ground so that you do understand me, I made that situation happen. If it sounds nasty, I don't give a fuck as long as we agree at the end and you understand me. I don't give a fuck, truthfully, wholeheartedly, as long as we can come to that common ground. But if there has to be a third party for that to happen every time, how do we decide what we're gonna eat tonight?
Hey, listen, though. You know where I'm at right now, bro? I understand what you're trying to say, even though I disagree with the words you're saying. And I'm gonna say, okay, I hear you.
But why are you focusing on the words instead of the idea?
You know what? That's why I said I understand.
But like, why are you focusing on the words?
I'm sorry for focusing on the words. You're right.
Hey, listen, dude. I could go. I could keep going. We keep going.
But Tony, but is it?
Y'all both semantic.
But okay. Let's use this as an example.
Yes.
I think the language I made a person understand sounds.
Why are you focused on the word?
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Okay.
Give me a second. sounds nasty to me. But I understand that what you're saying is that I've worked with another person and we've came to common ground. Like I understand that that's what you are saying.
Mm-hmm.
But when my brain works like if pause, if I was in a relationship with you, I was your girl, I would have to respond with, who the fuck are you talking to? That's just who I am.
Why?
But that's wrong.
But why?
That's wrong because I understand your intentions.
But why do you have to respond like that?
Oh, because of ego. I was bullied as a kid. Like there's a bunch of shit. It's
yeah,
passive traumas. Like I have, like me and my wife are talking like about this. Like I am who I am because of how I was bullied as a kid. Like I'm extremely ego driven in so many different ways where I have to let motherfuckers know it's not sweet. Like I even make jokes with you, which is not funny, that said that I could fight.
Yeah.
Knowing that I don't want to fight you.
Knowing that you don't want to fight. And like I recognize in myself, remember how I would say that like you ain't special. I ain't like nobody's special.
Yeah.
Like everybody's just existing in their own lives. Like I think a lot of people do believe that they're special. So when I say something like I made you do something, you feel like can't nobody make me do anything.
Exactly.
I could absolutely make somebody do something. And I know how egotistical that sounds.
But with force.
Bro, I have with words made people do things.
Force. That's not what I said.
What's forceful about words?
I mean, you are intelligent enough to use force with your words.
But it's not force.
Okay.
And now you're playing word semantics again. Why are you doing that? Why is that your go-to, fam?
That's both of y'all.
The point that I am trying to make is that the show is great. It's taught me triggering. It's taught me a lot about myself.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, dudes, real question. Because as I'm watching this show and I'm trying to like,
I gotta get my charger.
Two of the dudes on there are absolutely horrible fucking people. And like I feel good for being like, this isn't just a show that's like showing how like women could be like terrible to men in relationships, because two of the dudes are just fucking awful. But let me ask you this, like in general, what does a man with the attitude look like?
I don't know, huh?
Like as I'm watching the show, just getting an attitude in a relationship. A dude who has an attitude with his girl, maybe.
Hurt.
Like hurt. Like it's not.
It ain't even more so an attitude. It's more of the nigga be hurt. He heard about something. Okay.
Like just watching it and watching how people show and display
it comes out as attitude,
right?
But really, he really just heard about something.
Yeah, or shitty, because like
or shitty.
Some of the dudes were
shitty person.
I was like, as I was watching it, and I was just writing out general ideas. And since you made me take that one topic off the board and put it on the $1,000 tier, I asked, as you're watching this and you're watching interactions between these couples, what does a man's attitude look like? Like I could, no, but what's your attitude? Like what is it? What is it? How does it come across? Like, how would you say like that guy has an attitude with her?
My fault.
Yeah, put some reverb on my shit.
I don't know. What would you say?
Dude said it comes across as hurt. Like you see the dudes are like, because You can't scream on them. Like you can't
Yeah.
scream on the
Well, I
girl.
think I think a lot of the ones I've seen, besides that white dude, is they're scared. They're scared of how angry their spouses get because they can't meet their spouses with anger. They all retreat.
That's the word I was finding. Is retreat. I
They
saw all of
all-
them like retreating. Like, fam,
all
what
of
you want me
them-
to do with this? Like, that's
all
all they
of
was
them-
just shrugging. Like, what can I
All
do?
of them retreat and then they stay to themselves. They watch TV by themselves. They go do that thing that they enjoy doing, or they stay out late, go to the bar drinking.
But that's attitude.
No, they're retreating from their attitudes. So their emotion is more or less rooted in like being passive. But then once you become passive to your significant other tells you, well, you don't love me because you don't do that thing for me anymore. You don't spend
But then
enough time.
but
Which is
they
already-
say that with an attitude, and what does that attitude look like?
Oh, anger.
Yeah.
Anger.
Like, and
yeah.
just like, but I'm only pointing it out not to say that like women are angry, but like men get attitudes too. It just doesn't come across as angry. Like it'll come across as being distant. It'll come across as being cold. Or like the dude said, like, yeah, I'm not rewarding her bad behavior.
Yeah.
So he was trying to hurt her by removing his presence from. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna.
No. He wasn't, because they described that too. He wasn't trying to hurt her. He was just trying to protect himself.
Talk to him.
His intentions weren't based in actually making her hurt. His intentions were just based off of, I can't take this anymore.
But he was aware of the byproduct of his intentions.
Yeah, but he was just putting himself before he was putting her.
Oh, put
Because
yourself first, man.
Because he was like, the therapist was like, instead of going to go be distant, why don't you go meet her? And he started laughing. He was like, I've done that. It doesn't work.
Talk to him.
It doesn't work. Like, I know you're telling me to go, like when she gets angry and she wants to pull me closer, I've went and did the thing that she wanted me to do. And it's
it is rewarding
bad behavior.
Yeah, so being distant is really the best possible thing. And listen, bro, I've worked all day. I'm tired.
Come on now.
Who wants
and
to
you're upset because I don't want to go out to eat with you for the 6th time in a row.
That means that no. That means that I don't care.
Man, I wish a motherfucker would.
Listen, they need to send us a check. We spent a lot of time
I
on that.
wish.
It's such a good show,
and when I tell you the $1,000 Patreon topic would be so worth your $1,000. I know I'm selling this really hard, but like,
I wish
nigga.
Would.
We're going to have the AI conversation after the intermission because we already had an hour and some change. I thought about some things like what I want to do for the song battle. I'll give y'all some time to think about it. I want to do songs within the last, because I feel like AI could still create a bop. Because I've been hearing these AI Drake
all
songs.
they got is bops, dog.
Okay, I want you to play a song within the last 5 years that you don't think AI could create.
I already told you with the Drake when he rapping.
I'm gonna read. I heard a Drake rapping.
Nah, bro, I ain't heard one. I ain't heard one of them ones. You know,
I'm gonna read. I'm going to just read these lyrics, and then you have to listen to the podcast because we'll play it after the intermission. The song. I'm just going to read them. I don't think AI is capable of creating this song. Okay.
I told you that one Drake song, dog.
Don't. Hey, dude, when you hear it, don't call it out, okay? Because I want people to go listen to the pod. Okay. So lyrics go. This might be too real. Hold me closer in these trying times. Supposed to be my baby. I need some help, just like anyone else. Hold me closer in these trying times. Open your eyes. You said you felt something for me. I don't know, based on the signals you send, based on the way you apologize when you came to see me, and then you had the nerve to defend the mistakes that you made in the end. You said I was too invested, and that's what forced you to go and pretend. I swear you're crazy. Someone close to you reached out to me just to see if we have made amends. Trust me, this ain't about revenge, but now I get along better with your friends. I don't know if AI is capable of bringing all of that to this final conclusion.
I'm telling you that, bro.
But like, and the last long, and it's wrong. I know.
I'm telling you, bro.
And when you hear the song, because I think what AI is doing on a lot of levels is putting the execution in the idea. They're just executing it in a way.
Yeah.
That's what Quincy and I kind of came to. But I think even the execution is not going to be the same. It's just going to be a drop in quality. So as we prepare to get into the intermission, please tune into the podcast. This will be dropping Tuesday. We appreciate everybody for watching the YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. It's a 72 and 10 podcast.
I got my